Today we enter a meditation, we contemplate, pay attention on how our surrounding influences, how we act from influences. It's like I'm next to a fireplace. This fireplace will heat me up because it's cold. And that's a kind of an influence. My body actually feeds off it. It's actually not necessarily an influence. It is an assistant for my body to get back to how it's supposed to be. But what I want you to contemplate in today's meditation is how we are constantly being shaped by our surrounding. And this shaping of surrounding is always a contradictory reality. It's one information this, one information that. I'm this for a moment, I'm that for a moment. I'm supposed to be strong and sensitive at the same time. I'm supposed to be happy and concerned at the same time. So this constant influencing from surround us disorientate us. Today's meditation, I want to see whether you can establish a standard point in you, a state of you, a stability point in you. That in that you can recognize how you have chosen to hold yourself. The truth is, around us, everything wants to shape us. Everything is telling us this, telling us that, doing this, doing that. Constantly we are in this chameleon mode. We keep adjusting until we lose our own inner point. Today's meditation, I want you to undertake maybe for 40 minutes, if you're possible, to sit and see whether you can discover this stable point in which it becomes the reference point of you. What is the point of stability of you? And by that you can live the influences that is demanded on you rightly. You see, medical science has a gauge. This is not an accurate gauge, but it's a general gauge. They check your blood pressure, they check your heart rate, they check many things. And that's the baseline in which they judge how far you are gone or how low you are. And they usually medicate you to bring you back to the baseline. This is the principle behind a lot of the modern medicine approach. But within ourselves, in regards to who I am, rarely there's a stable point. And many times how we are influenced is nothing but to satisfy the other or satisfy the situation, in which we constantly get shaped to the point we can't find the point of stability. So you must understand, meditation is nothing but the realization of the effect I have received and an action to find my own inner stability in which I can rest as me, or whatever that is the stable point as me, and from there I can operate. The nature of the mind and the obsessive nature of us living in thoughts are a byproduct in most cases to look for this stability. That is why we look for an answer from outside. We have a question we want to ask you. Can you tell me, I have a question, give me an answer. And that answer from another is nothing but the stability of the other. It is not your answer. You are actually answering the demand, how you want me to be. So almost all the answers that is given to us is how we are supposed to be in regards to the other. It is not our answer. For a fact, a question is not to be answered by another. It's a question that came out when one lost one's axis and one is trying to find one's axis back. In this, the state of authenticness comes about. In the state of me comes about. And whenever the state of me is there, that inner energy, that inner fire, if you want to call it, comes alive, then suddenly you are. So the stable point is needed for you to come into being. If there is no stable point, then you are not. So most of us are functioning from a destabilized point, and we have been so destabilized, we don't understand stability. By then we are just find a stable point to be with another, and that's all that exists as ourselves. So today what I would like you to do, maybe take 40 minutes, sit quietly. Sit in a comfortable place, your backbone is straight, where you are erect. And that state of erect indicates I am going to sit as me. And sitting that way, I want you to find the point of your own stability. Is there a point in you, when you rest in that point, you feel stable? If not, you are going to go and be how the other demands you to be constantly. Our obsession with others is nothing but the demand to find the stability with others, not the living of one stability with another. If not, when two people meet, 2 points of stabilities are meeting, that's an incredible meeting. If not, I have to adjust my behavior, you have to adjust your behavior in a way to be stable with me or with you. And then one is, I've moved out. So the notion of turning within that is spoken in meditation is nothing but finding this inner state of stability. You see, the world is very interested in solving its problem, and the way it solves its problem, it asks you to be its solution. It asks you to adjust your behavior so it can feel answered to its stability. This is false stability. I am not denying the society and the demand of the stability that we need to provide for the society. But the stability of the society can only be established when the inner stability is there, unquestioned and established beyond doubt. And this is one of the key factors of meditation, for you to sit, be, connect with your own inner stability. And to operate from that stability. Then the sense of I am is established. If not, I am just what you need me to react to be. I become an excuse for me to remain unstable, and I am the balancer so you feel stable. By that, both of us are in balance. So take 30-40 minutes. 40 minutes would be good. Sit, meditate, and look for this inner stability. Live this question for yourself. Enter this stability. And at the end of the 40 minutes, I would highly recommend a 20 minutes of celebration. And this celebration is nothing but the anchoring of the body to exist in its own stability. Then the sense of I am. You see, many people in this world are distressed. For one reason, they need you to be in a particular way for them to feel stable. If I feel scared, I need you to feel scared for me to feel brave. And the dependency on the outside for a stability is not true stability. Now, question your own stability. What is the point of stability in which you can exist? It's a very deep question. I let you ponder over it. And once you attain the state of inner stability, you have a greater capacity of living you. And when you have the greater capacity of living you, you have the greater capacity of realizing what is there existing as you. If not, you are befooled. This outer stability is you. Now give it a try.